who is crossing the English Channel? Who's actually coming? You see, we obsess with the numbers, and yeah, sure, 973 crossed last Sunday.
Once again, Nigel Farage has delivered a powerful speech that has astonished the entire nation as he boldly revealed shocking secrets regarding the immigration issue that our notorious Prime Minister Starmer has always wanted to conceal. Let's delve into these secrets that could impact the future of the entire United Kingdom right now. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for the latest hot political news from all over the country.
And they're being put up in hotels and social housing absolutely everywhere. And people are furious. Now, over 1% of the British population that we know of are illegal immigrants.
In his recent speech, Farage posed questions to the Labour government regarding immigration, such as, who is really crossing the English Channel? Who are the individuals making their way here? Clearly, there exists a notable obsession with the numbers. Just last Sunday, as many as 973 people crossed over, with up to 370 arriving the day before. They are being moved to hotels, private rented accommodation and social housing scattered throughout the country. This has led to public outrage, as today, over 1% of the population of England is identified as illegal immigrants. However, one aspect that is rarely mentioned is who is actually arriving here. Over the years, there has been considerable information suggesting that these are young individuals of working age, seeking opportunities in a country they hardly know. One such individual is Madha Passé, whose information has been publicly shared across various media. People are encouraged to watch the footage of him and ask themselves, is this the kind of person that society wants to welcome to live here? Madha Passé, a young man who previously lived in Stockholm, has a strong ambition to become a TikTok star, a prominent influencer on social media. He may have thought that in order to achieve his dreams, he needed to come to the United Kingdom, a place where opportunities might be more abundant. Started on with a video capturing moments of him in Stockholm, standing among young women and exuding a clear sense of self-satisfaction. While it's possible to somewhat guess the ages of those accompanying him, that's not enough to jump to hasty conclusions. Before anyone could realise, Madha Passé had appeared with a group of youths on a journey from Stockholm through Northern Europe. They have now reached Germany, and one can feel the excitement radiating from this group through the lively sounds surrounding them. Their mood is extremely upbeat. It's easy to guess their destination on this journey. Along the way, they have set up camp, built fires, creating somewhat aggressive imagery. The tattoo on Madha Passé's face, resembling a Kalashnikov, truly symbolises his strong determination. Notably, in the clip he shared on social media, images of the French flag alongside the British flag were visible. This clearly indicates the destination he aims for. His group is hosting a party at a camp in northern France filled with a cheerful and spirited atmosphere. This imagery is bound to spread rapidly across social media. Madha Passé informs the world that he is about to make an illegal crossing of the English Channel, and that the current moment is a time for celebration, as he believes nothing serious can happen to him. He understands that even if he gets blocked in France, he will persist and try again. Now, Madha Passé is on his journey to the United Kingdom, where his arrival in the near future seems inevitable. Currently, his group is present on a beach in northern France. But the situation appears to be less than favourable, despite the government spending over £500 million to prevent boats from crossing the sea. The reality is that some boats have still managed to get through. In this specific case, Madha Passé is unable to make the crossing today, which weighs heavily on his spirits, even though the weather outside is splendid. The sky is clear, the sea is sparkling, and the white cliffs of Dover stand out magnificently. He could almost feel the allure of a luxurious 4-star hotel room. However, today, that dream will not come true. Nevertheless, he remains undeterred and is near Calais, live streaming from his camp, preparing for the upcoming plans. There may be a slight breeze in the coming days, but the forecast shows that the weather will be mild this weekend. Ultimately, another clip shows him with a friend, prominently featuring an image of a gun. It's not just a tattoo on his face, but a real gun. Madha Passé is almost certain to set foot in this country in the near future. He will not leave. The chances of him staying here for life are very high, a fact that is nearly assured. Although there may be criticisms that this is a ruthless act, the truth is he has come here in search of opportunities to earn money and dominate. Individuals like Mada Passe are precisely those crossing the English Channel. This has been approved by the Conservative government, while the Labour Party seems to have taken no practical action. Only strong reforms can prevent this situation. The only way to address the issue is to deport those who arrive here illegally, just as this country did 20 years ago. If we want to stop this situation, we must trust in reform. In the media, this issue has sparked considerable debate. One of the prominent headlines currently discusses Keir Starmer, a figure who has lost the public's affection, much like Nigel Farage in the past. It's hard to imagine how bad someone could be at singing. Surely it must be very bad. That's the major headline from Hugo's survey released yesterday. However, there is another perspective on this issue. Who are the most popular party leaders right now? Surprisingly, Nigel Farage is the name that garners the most support. In the eyes of the British public, Farage is currently leading, followed by Keir Starmer, Ed Davies, Rishi Sunak, and standing out more than any other Conservative leadership candidate that most people haven't even heard of. Of course, joy will come to anyone who becomes the most favoured party leader in the country, but this isn't merely about their personalities. It also depends on the MPs and the work they do. The significant increase in party membership, now reaching 90,000, is a crucial factor. This number has surged by more than 80,000 compared to the same time last year and is rising rapidly. Many are willing to contribute £25 to join, organising into branches and preparing for elections at the County Council, the Welsh Parliament and the Scottish Parliament. We are in the process of preparing. The work is progressing smoothly. Of course, supporting the right causes is essential. It is unacceptable that there are individuals from Albania who have been deported from the UK twice, yet can still drive around London in luxurious Ferraris, challenging this country. This will never be resolved unless we decide to leave the ECHR, and we are the only ones committed to doing so and truly believing in it. We want to promote prosperity for the country. It seems that Rachel Reeves, also known as Rachel the Massager in recent political shows, could make the country poorer. If all the wealthy leave, it means that poorer individuals will have to bear the burden of higher taxes. We aim to build a culture where hard work is seen as a virtue, where all of us need to earn money for ourselves, for trade and for the nation. There are many values that we represent, such as goodness, unity and British patriotism. That's why they lead the list of other party leaders. So, if people agree with what we are trying to achieve, if they feel that a revolution in British politics is needed to change the situation, let's join together and take action. Nigel Farage's speech focused on strong criticisms of Prime Minister Keir Starmer's leadership. Farage expressed concerns that the Labour government would be unable to address the critical issues facing the nation, which he believes could threaten the country's prosperity and sovereignty. While Farage did not hesitate to use strong language, his criticisms were presented as warnings about the imminent dangers. One of Farage's top concerns is the current political situation in the United Kingdom. He argued that Starmer's policies, particularly those related to immigration, economic management and relations with the European Union, could weaken the will of the people and reverse many of the achievements that Brexit has made. He also suggested that Starmer's approach to foreign policy could undermine the UK's standing on the international stage, especially in relation to the EU and other powers. Farage warned that if these issues are not addressed swiftly and decisively, the UK could face serious consequences, both economically and socially. His speech reflected a threatening future outlook for the nation, sparking heated debates about whether the country is on the right path. What do you think about this situation? Do you believe Keir Starmer should resign? Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on the latest information regarding the political situation in the UK. Thank you and see you in the next videos.